Laptop was literally stolen out of her dorm room. I didn't know other people can open her doors, but apparently they can. So the party scene, because they kind of just want your money. Sometimes those things are dirty. So it's me again. I'm back with another UM video. Before we continue this video, I need to address the pile of clothes on my bed. I did not realize that was in the frame. Please ignore it. This is very exciting for me. I feel like I'm back in my element. If you don't know me, if you've never seen my face before, I'm gonna give a little introduction. Not much of an introduction. I was just gonna say I'm a sophomore at UM right now. I wanted to make this video because I know right now is college decision time. I know because I've been getting lots of views recently on all my UM videos. I wanted to come and make a video and give you guys some more information so that when you come here, you're ready to go. If you haven't seen this video, you need to go watch it because I give so much information in that video. This one's more of like an advice type video, information that's not so like direct, but more like you should know this. So you should go watch that last video before you watch this one, but watch both of them because you want to be prepared. You're welcome. Also, if you think this video is going to be helpful to you in any way, please subscribe and feel free to like it too. It would mean a lot to me. Safety, social life and adjustment, academics, diversity, dorms, scholarships, and the party scene. UM is an open campus. Anyone can walk on, anyone can leave. There's no like gate around it or anything like that. So basically strangers can come on the campus whenever they want. The main problem safety-wise at UM is theft, and they say that all the time. Like they have posters around that talk about how like the main crime is theft or whatever. And so my advice to you is to just like never leave your laptop or your phone just like unattended on a random table, and you should be fine. I personally have never like felt unsafe in the dorms or anything like that, or on campus at any hour, but I do have a close friend of mine whose laptop was literally stolen out of her dorm room. Like she left the door open to go do laundry, and then when she came back her laptop wasn't there anymore. So she contacted UMPD and they had to like track down the guy, and he didn't go to UM. It was some random dude who came in and stole her laptop. It was during move out time too, so a lot of people like leave their doors open to like move stuff out and things like that. So you have to be careful. Don't leave your doors open for no reason. For safety, my main piece of advice is just like be smart, be careful, don't do anything stupid, and you should be fine. Another thing, pepper spray is not technically allowed on campus. Moving on to social life and adjustment to UM in general. So when you're a freshman and you get to college, whatever college you end up going to, it's like, it's hard, you know what I mean? Like it's not just all fun and games like a lot of people seem to think. For some people it is fun and games. I don't really know. For me it wasn't. It was tough to adjust at first. You get used to it, you make friends, you start understanding everything, you learn your way around everywhere. It just takes time and patience, and then everything will work out. A lot of people have reached out to me and asked how it was since I went from New Jersey all the way to Miami, and those are like far, you know, you can't just get up and go home whenever you want. Yeah, I would say it was like not easy at all. It gets better as time goes. Everything gets better after first semester, so just stick it out, you got this. Social life in general though is great at UMiami because there's always something to do. Like there's always a way to meet people. Everyone always wants to be outside because it's like, you know, amazing weather all the time. Are you kidding me? And a lot of people who go to UM tend to be the type who just like want to do fun things, you know what I mean? Another piece of advice would be to not put so much pressure on yourself to like make all your best friends in the first few weeks. You might not meet them till a long time after. You might not meet them till like the second month of school. I don't know. It's different for everyone, but you can't go out each day being like, I need to make friends, because that's just gonna be too much pressure and you're gonna be uncomfortable. I know it sounds cheesy, but you just gotta put out positive energy, and the positive energy will come back to you. The class size was the main thing that some of you guys were curious about. So for me personally, I've only ever had one big college class, and that was my intro to psych. So like that one was like 100 plus kids or something, but all my other ones have been like 20 or less than that. So that's the kind of environment that I like the most, because I just learn better when it's smaller and more personalized. So that's been good for me, and I feel like professors in general, they always want to help, but it's up to you to like ask for help if you need the help. Also, some of you guys were curious about the Cognate program. So if you don't know what UM's Cognate program is, I'm not going to explain it right now because it's a lot of explaining, but basically it makes you take extra classes even though you don't technically have to for your major. But like their idea is like, oh, like you'll have a broader area of knowledge or whatever, which like, yeah, sure, you'll learn more, but like I kind of hate the Cognate program because it's making me take 3 STEM classes, even though that's just not what I'm into. And in my opinion, UM's just trying to make more money because they make you take more classes. So yeah, that's my take on the Cognate program. Everyone has a different like opinion though. I don't want to like speak for everyone, but I personally think it's kind of stupid. I think it was like made with good intentions, but maybe not really because they kind of just want your money. Diversity. So this is a fun topic because UM's like known for their diversity. Like that's one of their things that they like pride themselves on. When I first got there, I was like, what diversity? I felt like I was seeing like the same person over and over again, but they weren't the same person. You know that like UM stereotype, like I just felt like there's so much of that. As time went on, I learned that there are literally so many different types of people at UM, and that's like one thing that I love about it. Like I feel like I've learned so many new perspectives, I've gotten to meet so many people, so many different like lives, you know? They have so many international students, they have so many just like students from all over America, which I love. It's just fun to have friends that live in different places. Anyway, I have friends all over the world now. Thanks UM. So a lot of you guys have been asking for my stats, my like GPA, my SAT or ACT scores, things like that. So I'm like not gonna share that, and I've explained that to everyone who's commented it on anything. I just genuinely feel like there are so many more important things in life, so just try your best and apply, and maybe you'll get them, maybe you won't. And that's life, bro. I'm not gonna tell you what mine were because there's no point in knowing what mine were. I'm living my life, you're living your life. There's no point in comparing yourself to other people. You just gotta do the best for you. But also, I get like why you would want to know that, but there are other videos on that, I think, so just like you're not gonna get that from me though, because that's not the kind of content that I'm here to put out. So next we have dorms, everyone's favorite topic because, you know, it's where you live, so it's kind of important. I talked about them again a lot in my last video. I'm gonna keep saying that because you need to watch my last video because I literally put everything I knew into a video for you guys, so go watch it. Some things have changed since that video was made about a year ago. So to my best knowledge, which should be a lot since I work in housing, Mahoney and Pearson have become freshman dorms, and Hecht, I believe, is also one of your choices for freshmen. So here I'm just gonna explain the difference real quick. So Hecht, communal showers, communal bathrooms, smaller rooms, 2 people per room, unless you get a single. I think that's also possible. Mahoney and Pearson, I have a dorm tour, so just go watch that. It's bigger, you have your own bathroom, stuff like that, but go watch the dorm tour. It'll explain everything. So the difference between Mahoney and Pearson, there's like basically no difference. Pearson is the one I lived in, and Mahoney has communal kitchens on some of the floors, I believe. And that's basically the only difference. They're literally right next to each other, like they're connected. But if you think you're gonna use a communal kitchen, most people don't. I know some people who use them a lot. So one thing though, when you move in, make sure you clean your room, like wipe everything down, sanitize everything, because sometimes those things are dirty and gross, I'm not gonna lie. So they say they clean them. I've been trying to get like a straight answer about whether or not they clean them. Yeah, they clean them. That's like, you know, they say that. But then like you move in and it's just like not clean. That's kind of just protocol though. Anytime you move into anywhere new, you just gotta clean it for yourself so that you know it's clean. A lot of you guys are asking me my experience in the dorms. So I have always lived in the dorms since I've been at UM, and I've always liked them a lot. Obviously there are some complaints just because like it's not a house, you know, it's not gonna be the perfect place to live because it's a dorm, it's a college dorm. So there are some things that are not gonna be great about it. I also think I got lucky because my roommate and I, Jessica, you guys have seen her in the videos. We get along really, really well. I have heard some roommate horror stories, so just on the topic of roommates, like it happens when you get a bad one, but try to get a good one, you feel me? Also, another thing about the dorms, if you have any questions at all, you can call housing, HRL. Here's their number. So whenever there's anything wrong with your dorm, like you call and they come and fix it, you know? So like one time our light bulb went out in the bathroom, or like our faucet wasn't working or whatever, and it's so easy to fix it. Just call them and like tell them your room number, your name, blah, blah, blah. And then they just show up like so soon after, and like they always have like some magical machine that just fixes it like that. But another thing is they can like come into your room without you opening the door. So I don't know if you count that as unsafe. I'm gonna count that as unsafe because like that's their job, you know what I mean? But like one time they knocked and I was getting up to go open the door, and before I opened it, they opened it, and I was just like Like, what the heck? I didn't know other people can open our doors, but apparently they can. Not saying it's a bad thing. Don't come for me, okay? I'm trying my best here. Scholarships. I don't know why I get so many questions on this. I get it, you guys are curious. Again, I want to help you, but like, what am I gonna know? You know what I mean? Like, I have scholarships, yes, but like, I don't know specific details. So if you have specific questions on scholarship stuff, please just call Financial Aid. Don't DM me. I won't be able to give you a straight answer. Like, I can try, but it's not gonna be good. Also, a lot of people ask me if it's like worth it. Again, I can't answer that question. That's something you have to discuss on your own with your family, blah, blah. Life is not dependent on what college you choose to go to. Like, wherever you go, you're gonna end up happy. Trust me, you're gonna have fun wherever you go. So just take a step back, take a deep breath. Is a private school though, so in general they do give a lot of scholarships and financial aid. So last but not least, the party scene, everyone's favorite topic. Let's address the elephant in the room. is known to be a huge party school. This is one of the things that I was kind of nervous about going in because I'm not a huge party person. So I was like, what's it gonna be like? Is everyone gonna be like obsessed with this? I'm so glad I'm making this video because I swear if I could have like watched something like this before going to I just would have been so much more like calm and like ready, you know what I mean? Anyway, it's what I'm here for. You should subscribe. I got you. I'm here for you. It's my job. It's not my job. I don't get paid. I'm gonna make it very clear. Do not get paid by anyone. Okay. So the party scene. Let's get right into it. I do think that has more parties than some schools. You know, it's something that most people at tend to be like interested in. It is what you make it. You know what I mean? Like if you want to go out 2 times a weekend or 3 times a week, 5 times a week if you really feel like it. It's Miami, Florida. You know what I mean? Like you definitely can. But most people don't because UM's also like academically like hard school. Like you have to pay attention or you're gonna fail. Like you have to try or you're not gonna do well. So a lot of people, I feel like they follow like the work hard, play hard thing. Work really hard and then you go out really hard. I'm not talking about me specifically or my friends specifically. I'm talking about the environment in general. I feel like the whole party culture thing is more prominent for freshmen than it is for upperclassmen. Like as the years go by, you kind of like chill a little bit and you're like, okay, like yeah, partying, whatever. How big of a deal partying is in college, I think depends on who you hang out with. Also, if you're friends with people who just like need to go out every single weekend to feel fulfilled in life, then you're gonna think it's a huge party school. But if you're friends with people who don't really care about going out that much, might just do it every once in a while, then you're not gonna think it's a huge party school. Like it really depends on who you surround yourself with. So keep that in mind too. One good thing though about Miami, well there's a lot of good things about Miami, but one of the good things about Miami is like whenever you feel like you want to go out, you want to go do something, whatever, there's gonna be something to do. Like every single time, I promise you, whether it's somewhere near or like South Beach or Brickell or Wynwood or I don't even know where, there's always something to do. I know people who go out and party a lot and are really happy at I know people who don't party at all and are really happy at so it is what you make it. So also, I'm just kind of threw this in with the party scene, even though technically it doesn't really count. Please don't come for me. Greek life, I got a lot of questions on this and like I'm not in Greek life. I've never been interested in that. That's just not my scene, you know. I respect it. It's just not for me. So I don't have a lot of answers for you on that one, but because some of you guys are asking me like if there's like pressure to join, if it's like a huge prominent thing at I do think like it's like pretty prominent, but it's not like as huge of a deal as it is in a lot of other schools. So like most of the people I know are not in Greek life. Like all my close friends are all not really into that. So like I've never felt pressured to join at all. But when I was first coming here, I was also worried. I was like, is everyone gonna be joining Greek life and I'm gonna be the only one not into that? So I get the concern, but if that's not your thing, if that is your thing, then like bro, go for it. Like live your life, fam. If it's not your thing, don't worry. There's so many people who also it's not their thing. One of you asked me what the main thing was that made me want to go to To be honest, before I got in, I knew basically nothing about I just kind of applied as like a whatever school, like one of those backups, you know what I mean? And then I got in and then I visited and oh my god, you guys. It's not just the fact that it's like pretty. It's like not the shallow thing. It's like the fact that I feel like this just radiates positivity sometimes. When you're in an environment when you're just like happy to be there, that changes how you approach everything. Also, something else I noticed while I was visiting, every single person I talked to, and I feel like I talked to a lot of different types of people while I was there, they all loved it. And I was just like, wow, like people really like it here. And of course, like a million other factors went into it, but those are like the main things that I remember being big influences and why I decided to choose UM. Then again, you guys, let me make this very clear. Like, I am not getting paid by UM at all, even though it probably should be, because I think I've convinced a lot of you by accident. But I'm not trying to convince you to go to UM. I think you should go wherever fits best into your life. This is just my personal experience. Do whatever you want, dude. But if you do go to UM and you see me on campus and you're like, wait, I know her, come and say hi to me because it's my favorite thing. And then I went to this whole long story about this one time I got recognized. That is everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I also have dorm tours and vlogs from UM and stuff like that if you are interested in UM content and you want to give those a view or two. And please don't forget to subscribe because it would mean a lot to me and it would help me out, since I think hopefully I just helped you out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I see you around campus, and if I don't, that's totally cool too. Live your best life, bro. Do whatever you want. Follow me on Instagram if you feel like it. Bye!